Hey y'all, Nick Frost here to tell you about my book, Truths, Half-Truths and Little White Lies. It says here on the back of the sampler, this story is an honest, dark, exhilarating, even visceral read, and it's very, very funny. So that's nice. I really hope you enjoy it, even though some of it's actually really sad. I've always kept a kind of journal, but usually only when shit things happened, you know, as a way of just getting it all out and working through how I felt. And you know, that was, there's never like a nice entry about going to the cinema and having a KFC afterwards. You know, it's always the worst bits. Or, you know, I brought a notebook when I split up with a girlfriend, and we were meant to go on holiday, and we split up 2 days before, so I still went on my own and ended up filling like 300 pages of a diary, just all about how sad I was, and which I have, you know, and it's terrible to read it back, and I'm terribly embarrassed about how much of a heartbroken teen dick I was. But it's yeah, I've kind of always written, and I've always kept one, and I never imagined that I'd be an actor, but I always wanted to be I wanted to be a novelist. That's what I always wanted to do, and I think there's that weird kind of unrequited sadness in me, which would be quite happy living in a rabbit hutch in St. Petersburg, wearing a scratchy blanket, writing about a girl with peachy lips who hates me. You know, I think there's something in my heart that would work quite well in that paradigm, which is, I think this says a lot about me. But yeah, I mean, who wants to read a nice diary, a happy one? It's boring. You might as well just buy the Great British Bake Off book, which Hodder also publishes, which is out now, and just flick through that, because I think that would be as joyous as any diary could ever be. I love to work, and I think if there was any catharsis, it was getting up at 5 a.m. and writing all day until 4 or 5 in the afternoon every day for 4 months. You know, that is what, you know, that was quite cleansing in itself. I love working, you know, I wrote Paul with Simon and stuff, and we've written sitcoms and stuff in the past, and that's just obviously sitting opposite each other at a desk and you know, knocking it around. I think the fear for me about writing this is that it's just all me, you know, and there's a lot of responsibility, and I think, you know, if it's good, then you can take it all, and then if it's bad, I'm going to be in St. Petersburg under a scratchy blanket saying, oh, that's the last memoir I'll ever write.